The Guided Learning Experience and Parental Consultation project is an individual project that's done twice. Often it's done either all online, where we all can meet online, or we do it all in person, where everyone is there in person. So if you're in a hybrid class, we'll probably do this online, or an online class, obviously. Okay, so there are 2 rounds. So the first round and the second round, if you're a pre-service teacher, it's just like if you were teaching 2 sections of the same course. You would teach one 20-minute mini lesson and then a second one the following week or 2 weeks later, depending on the schedule. Each one is worth 50 points for a total of 100 points. So you create a 20-minute mini lesson about something in your content area you want to teach. You will have 2 to 3 peers from class who will be learners in your section. If, on the other hand, you are a speech path, those 2 to 3 learners will instead be 2 to 3 guardians or parents of a client of yours. And then you will sit down with them and have an initial consultation about what the disorder is, what to expect, how they can help with rehabilitation, and what sorts of technologies you will be using and what technologies they might use at home to support the process. The second time around, you do the same consultation, but with a different set of parents. Same with the guided learning experience. If you're a future teacher, you will do the same lesson with different students. Between the first time you do it and the second time, you will watch your video of yourself and you will critique what you could do better, what you would change, how you would better integrate technology, etc. And then there are links to the main document that gives you more information. If you are, for instance, you're a math teacher, you're not going to be teaching a computation or a process like solve for binomials or vector multiplication. You're going to teach concepts. So take those same things, and how would you teach the concepts without teaching the steps? Because math is not about steps. I mean, they're useful, but that's not the interesting part of math. There's also a planning portal. So this will be a finished one, but it will be pretty much blank when you see it for our class. And so this planning portal has a place for each content area group. So the science technology group, they had 2 members. Here's a speech path group. It's got multiple members. And then each member puts their name and then a Google Doc that has all of their records and the supporting materials that they're going to use for their lesson or for their consultation. And then they'll have their round 1 recording, their video recorded, and their round 2 video comments recorded. And then, so for each group, that's what you've got. This is how people find your videos in your content area to comment on them. And this is how I find them and comment on them as well. Your video should be 20 minutes long. Your micro teaching or your mini lesson should be 20 minutes long. If it's 7 minutes long, that's a problem. If it's 27 minutes long, that's also a problem. So try it out, test it out with someone who's willing to listen to it, or just do it in front of your computer and time yourself. You should have some intro. So if that's the speech path, do a little getting to know you section. And then at the end, have an outro, do a little, okay, this is what we covered today. This is what we know. Same if you're a teacher. Have a way in. What do you know about this content? How does this content relate to you? And at the end, what did you learn about this? And then in the middle, have a bunch of activities you can do, okay? In both cases, you need to care mostly about student thinking. Do not think about this as a presentation. It will not go well. You are not giving a presentation. You are supporting learners in better understanding a concept or related concepts. Same with speech paths. You are not giving a presentation on a disorder. You are connecting with parents or guardians regarding a disorder and their loved one who has that disorder and what they can expect. If you care about their thinking, the information and your expertise will come out and it will be forefronted. But don't just talk at them, whether you're a speech path or a teacher. Also, if you're a speech path, you have the option of doing a professional development for teachers interaction, where you, instead of it being a parent consult, you are doing a professional development with teachers in middle school about how to work with students in their class that have a particular disorder.